right, it is Hawaii Island Week here on Living 808, and after hiking at Volcanoes National Park and visiting the Volcano Arts Center on day one, we worked up an appetite.
Yeah, and when in Hilo, you have to eat at Moon and Turtle. The Pomaskis invited us for a taste of the dishes and the drinks that have put them on the foodie map. Downtown Hilo, right in the heart of it.
This is a foodie must-stop whenever you're here, so we thought we'd check it out.
Let's go! Sony, hi, how are you?
I'm good, how are
Thank you so much for having us. I sent Tanya to the kitchen to go check out Chef, but I'd love to know a little bit more about Moon and Turtle. Can you tell me about this place?
Absolutely. So Moon and Turtle, basically the name, we'll start with that. It's based off of the Japanese concept of the spectrum. So the moon is very high and the turtle is low, and so we fit our food within that, either by pairing more elevated ingredients with more humble ingredients or casual dining experience versus a tasting menu maybe. But it's also about bringing both ends of the spectrum to a central point that's hopefully accessible to more people.
I really like that, the whole concept. So I would imagine that the experience that folks come when they come in here is pretty neat. Can you tell me about what guests can expect?
Absolutely. So we feature a small changing menu. The focus and the intention of the restaurant is to work with as many locally sourced ingredients as possible and to highlight them and to also to cook food that inspires us. So for Chef Mark, he draws from his background of sushi, but all of the things that he's picked up along the way as well. So the end result is an eclectic mix of locally inspired food, definitely focused on seafood, and a changing small menu.
I don't want to even look past, because I do see it. There's a bar back there.
Yes.
So happy hours?
We do. We have a happy hour every day from 5:30 to 6:30. After happy hour, we have a whole bunch of additional cocktails. It's definitely my passion and where I come in, so I use as much fresh juice as possible and try and make a fun and exciting cocktail menu.
Awesome. You know what? We can chit-chat a little bit more, but I'm going to throw it back to Tanya in the kitchen. Is that okay?
That's great.
All right, over to you, Tanya.
We had to check out the menu inside Moon and Turtle. Chef Mark, these are some of your signatures. Tell me about your overall inspiration for creating different menus.
Well, the small menu and frequently changing aspect came just because we have a small space. We can only hold and prep so much food. Because of that, we decided to really focus and tone it down and just do a few dishes that we knew that we could execute well and keep everything fresh. And since the menu is so small, we decided to change things frequently so that if people came on more than once a week, they could have a different experience.
Now, I know there's one thing that people would freak out if you took off the menu, and it's this dish right here. Tell me about this.
Yeah, the smoky sashimi, this one really took off. This dish was inspired by my time in New York working for Chef Nobu. So we use whatever fresh local fish we can get. It's often striped marlin, ahi. We've done it with kampachi or moon, we can get it. Smoke in-house soy sauce mixture. You know, growing up in Hilo, the smell of smoke is in all my childhood memories. People are smoking meat and pipikala, sausages. It's just something that's just drifting around in the air in Hilo. So the smoke, the soy, and the chili pepper water, I make a probiotic, naturally fermented chili pepper water. And if that's not Hawaii, shoyu and chili pepper water, you know, I don't know what is.
Oh boy, and these other dishes look incredible too.
Yeah, so this is a pasta. The pasta changes often. Today we have braised lamb ribs with house-made pappardelle. The lamb is from a local ranch, Carol Guava Ranch, great couple. And we've been getting oysters from Kona Cold Lobster. They are an aquaculture operation in Kona. They raise abalone and oysters and clams, lobsters, Dungeness crab. And I like to keep it simple. My philosophy is less is more, let the ingredients shine. So this is with a simple ogo mignonette and a timiro ponzu.
Oh my goodness, it looks amazing, and I know John would literally yell at me if I didn't invite him and Sony back in here to join. So I think we should maybe sample some of these dishes.
Yes.
All right, let's do it. Oh, now I'm craving Moon and Turtle. Can we go back?
I'm so hungry right now, but it's not the most appealing thing to be slurping down food right on camera.
Why not?
No, I mean, whatever. It was good. It's good enough to be able to do it on camera. I like this place.
Oh, man.
I had never been as many times as I go to Hilo. I've never been, and this was a really nice stop.
Right, they're close by the farmer's market there, and they do different treatments for the oysters, the smoked sashimi. Amazing, inspired by Nobu, so you have to get that. And they won't take that off the menu. They got complaints that they tried to.
And hit up our social media pages, both the Instagram and Facebook, and we're going to show you a little bit from behind the bar. That purple drink that you saw in one of those last shots, we're going to show you how to make it.